Hi, welcome in. Yeah, feel free to look around and let me know if you have any questions. Yes, we offer a customization option. As you can see around, we sell any type of headpiece that you might be interested in, whether that is a regular cap, a beanie, a bucket hat, anything related with this part of your body. Well, the customization, it's a very thorough process. So if you're interested, what that entails is that first of all, we're gonna choose what kind of hat is the best for you. Some people can fit any type of hat, some other people can't. And then once we find what kind of hat is the best for you, we can customize it to your liking. And we have some examples right here. These ones are teams. These ones are very popular. It's a season for baseball currently, so baseball caps are selling so quick. You can also make it anything the color you want. Now, because that's brown and yellow, it could be that. No, you can change it to blue or any color that you might be thinking. It doesn't have to be a team. You can even write your name. You can customize it however you like. Yes, of course. Do you want to do that? Yeah, so this is like a one-on-one session. I'll just go ahead and I'm just calling my coworker so that they can take over the front, and I'll be helping you throughout this process. How does that sound? Good. Perfect. Okay. Were you looking for something in particular? Is this for you? It is. Okay, great. All right. So, are you a fan of hats at all? Regular caps. Okay. Have you ever tried anything else other than that? I see. Okay, so why don't I go ahead and grab some hats that I think are different to what you would typically go for, and then we can see if you like any of those, and if you just end up going with a regular hat, that's totally fine. The fun part is the customization, okay? Yeah, of course. All right, so let me go ahead and grab some hats for you. Okay, so I have this first one right here. This is your regular cap. On the back, you can adjust it to whatever size you like. This one, for example, is from a concert. And it has some embroidery in the back of the hat that you could also custom. And I know you've tried this ones before, but do you want me to? Yeah, okay. So let me have you stay still. And look at me. This way. Perfect. What do you think? Yeah, it's just your normal basic type of hat. Okay. So that one's a yes. Okay. And do you like the style of this hat, or? Yeah, we can do the same. Let me take this off from you. Okay. So what we can do is, instead of having this design right here, we can choose any word of your liking. We do charge extra if it's an explicit word. And we can add something also here. We could change the color, then we can add something in the back if this is the design that you want to go with. Of course, let's go ahead and take a look at more. Now, I know what you might be thinking. You're gonna say this is not a hat, but this is a fashion statement and it's super cute. It goes like this, and it has a bow on the back of this part here. So what some people like to do is just pin it in the back like this, and then just have it dingle it like that. It's super cute. Do you want me to try it on you? Yeah, okay, so let's do this. Okay. Look at me. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. No. Well, if you were to choose this one, if you can style it. But before anything, sometimes hats are, or sometimes headpieces are just not meant for you, and that's okay. That's why we're here, so that we can choose something that will complement your facial features. For this one, we could change the color and change the color of the bow. We also have this bucket hat. Now, bucket hats are not for everyone. There's only a few lucky ones that I've seen hold out a bucket hat. And I don't think you look as bad. Maybe because the design of it's a little weird. Okay, let me take that off of you. And let me just try this one out. Yeah, this one is just a little bit different. Has more space on the top here. It's shortened a little bit, and also this one is more wide open. Let's see how this one looks on you. I actually do like that very much on you. Even the color. Yeah, even the color is great. Oh, you've made up your mind. That was quick. You want to do two? Okay. The first option in the bucket hat. Great choice. Alrighty. Okay, perfect. So, let's start with the fun part, which is customization. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take some measurements of your head just to see what just so that I can know the perfect measurements for your hat. We also sell those things. I'm so sorry. I just don't remember the name of it right now. It's not coming through. But we have, it's like a little extender, so it makes your hat bigger for hats that aren't adjustable. But do you want to add that feature or? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let me grab my notepad and then I'll start taking measurements of you, okay? Perfect. 1 second. So I brought my measuring tape. You stay still. I'm gonna go ahead and take measurements. I'll grab my notepad last just because I have quite an experience with it, so I just memorize the numbers in my head. So okay, I'm gonna get closer, okay? And that is okay. Then I'm just gonna measure from the top of your head to like your eyebrows, okay? Okay. And then I'm gonna measure from one ear to the other one, but like that. Okay, let's see. To the other side, right here. Okay. That is a total of just want to double check. I feel like your head is too small. Okay, and then I'll be measuring from the top of your hairline to the beginning of your eyebrows. That is okay. On top it was, and then that was okay. Okay. That's it. Now, I'm done with the measurements, so let me show you the hat, okay? So do you want to do the same type of design? Yeah, change. Okay. Alright. So let me ask you, what kind of, we're gonna choose colors in a second, but what kind of word or phrase do you wanna have? Okay. Okay. Perfect. Now on the back. Okay. Perfect. Now, let me go ahead and show you some colors, and maybe we can also choose what kind of color you also want for your bucket hats. Do you also, I don't know if it's up, the bucket hat had like the branding on top, on the front of it. Do you want to do that, or do you want to change it to something else? Change it to something else. Okay. To what exactly? Perfect. Yes, we had a lot of customers that want something explicit, and not like that, but more like lyrics of a song that just happen to be very explicit, you know? Yeah. Yeah, we do charge extra for that because sometimes, you know, we have workers and not everyone wants to see a sentence that it's explicit like that at 6 in the morning, you know? Yeah, so in this store we open very early so that we can leave super early as well. Alright, let's stop the chit chat and let's go ahead and get started with the colors. So I have here a lot of colors that you can choose from. We have a red here. I don't think that goes. I'm not a color analysis type of person, but I can definitely just see if this fits for you. If it's, yeah. What color, before I start going into this, do you have a color in mind? Green? Yes, we have many greens. Let me just pull them out. Here's another one. Is green your favorite color? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I pulled out all the greens. And so this is more like a almost going into blue type of green. But let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I like that on you. Let me go a little bit lighter, because you might be... Yeah, no, this is more like the green in the Mexican flag, you know? I feel like this is a little too pale for you. And these ones are quite similar. Let me see this one. I think this one's gonna be it. I do feel like this green and these ones are your best options. I think this one, it's more of a green that illuminates your skin, you know? What do you think? Okay, perfect. This one is called green number. Perfect. Now, what kind of color were you looking for the sign? Yeah, for the letters. A pink. Okay, yes, we do have many pinks. Do you want me to show you? Of course. So we have this type of pink, and in comparison with this one, it looks pretty cute together. Or you can also do this one. What do you think? I feel like these two color together, they are pretty cute. This one, it's not my favorite. It does not look bad, but this one has more purple in it, don't you think? We have this fuchsia looking. Let me see. This one. Yeah, I think they look cute together. Okay, you want us to do this ones instead? Okay, perfect. So, we are gonna be doing that pink number. Okay. Then do you want the outline? I think it would look cute on white for the outline of the letters. Yeah, okay. You were thinking the exact same thing. Perfect, we have chosen one. Now you said that you wanted to keep, you said you wanted to change the part of the logo on the bucket hat. Let me show it to you again. You said that you wanted to change that for something different, right? Yes, and you have already given us what it was. I already asked you about it, but what are we thinking for this one? Yeah, totally. We do patterns. We have many different ones. Do you want me to show them all to you again? Perfect. Yeah. So these are all the patterns that I have available as of now. Obviously, this is also the fabric that we have in stock. So, are you thinking in any color in a specific? Pink. Okay, so let me see what I have in pink. Let me see. So this one. Let's see. I think this one's a pink too. Okay, I pulled out all the pinks, so let's get started, shall we? Now, this one is not entirely pink, it has some hints of yellow, but it kind of looks like this. Let me see. I have a feeling that a small pattern will look better on you though. I also have this one. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Polka dots. No. Lighter pink, still polka dots. Nah. I don't know how I feel about these two, but I think I want to see these two on you. So let's go ahead and try them. Let me see this one first. Yeah. I personally think that the smaller print looks better on you. But what do you think? At the end of the day, it's gonna be your hat. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put your order in. But just to confirm with you, we are doing the, let's see, where's my notepad? Okay. Alright. So to confirm with you, you are getting the bucket hat and you are also getting the regular cap, right? And both of them are gonna be customized. This is gonna be the main color for the cap, and this is the color that you want for the letters. Right, okay. And then for your bucket hat, you want to do a full print on it, like this one. This one, okay. And then you also want in white. Okay, letters in white. Okay, like we discussed. And I have all your measurements already on here. All I need to know, so we don't ship anything out. You'll have to come in, have it fitted here in the store. What time does it work for you best so that we can call you? Okay. Yeah, if it's done before that time, we'll call you. And if it's done after, we'll make an appointment for you for the next day so that you can come and try it on. What's a good number for you? Okay. And what is your first name? Yeah, so I can have a name to the order. And last name is, can you spell that? R. Okay. Alrighty. And then lastly, when we call you to pick up your hats, come with an ID so that I might not be here, someone else might be here, and we just need an identification that matches the name that you just gave me. Yeah, of course, of course. It was a pleasure working with you. Those hats should be done in less than a week, 2 weeks max. That's if we get more customers getting customized orders. If not, a base week will be the best. Of course. Yeah, you are all done. Feel free to wander around if you just want to buy a regular hat. If not, you can head out. But yeah, you're all done. We'll call you when it's ready, okay? Bye.